Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another My Favorite Stamp of the Month. For today, actually for this month, this is the stamp we had featured the entire month, the Prehistoric Holidays, and it's such a cutie patootie little dinosaur. So what I'm going to be doing for my card today, I'm going to be using this, and I kind of wanted to mix and match with some of my older sets, okay? As of right now, I do have both of these in stock, just so you'll know, otherwise I wouldn't be using them. But when they do sell out, these two, since they are like the Peachy Keen were the ones who actually manufactured these, once they do, if they do sell out, but like I said, they're both in stock right now, that's why I'm using them, but they'll be back in like within the next 3 to 6 months. I can't promise it anytime sooner, okay? So anyways, I'm using It's All About You, and I'm going to use this on the Sentiment Smile It's Your Day. And then I'm going to be using Picture Perfect, and then I'm going to be using that little stamp right there, the little, like the little Polaroid stamp there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to use my Misty again. Okay, now, just so you know, for those of you who were watching my video yesterday, remember I told you my little magnet kind of broke in half. Basically, I was told that if they get caught together, that will happen, which I didn't know. So if any of you guys, so just try not to like get your magnet stuck together by accident, because it will break, and they don't replace it, just so you'll know, FYI, okay? So anyways, I went ahead and I just put a little piece of cardstock that I cut out with my stitch rectangular die. So this is basically what it's going to look like. So what I did was I stamped it out to see where I wanted the placement on my card. And let me see, this is how it's going to go. So what I'm going to do before I go any further, I am going to just go ahead and mark around here, and I'll just go ahead and erase that after, because I'm going to have to stamp the little Polaroid first before I stamp the dinosaur. So we'll be doing some masking for this, okay? And then my little Smile It's Your Day, I had actually broke this apart into 2 pieces because I wanted one color. I wanted the smile to be a different color, but today I don't. We're just going to go ahead and just put it right back together. So I wanted to show you, this is an example. If you do cut your pen stamps apart, they do go back together like a puzzle. Just like so. Okay, just like that. So basically, let me see, let me just scooch this on over just a little bit more. We're going to do it like that, okay? And the reason why I'm using this is because I'm using some watercolor paper, and sometimes it's hard to get a really good impression on watercolor paper where, you know, where it kind of shows up perfectly if you were to do it just on regular cardstock. Watercolor paper has sometimes like a texture to it. Okay, let me just put this back together again. I moved that. Okay, so what we're going to do, so this way, if I need to re-stamp it, I can, okay? Alright. Let's go ahead and put this down. There. So we're going to get this stamped first. Okay, I had to stop to go get Princess. She was outside barking. It's too late for her to be barking out there right now. Okay, so now that I went ahead and I actually stamped pretty good for a first time. I'm not sure which watercolor paper this is. Like I said before, when I get my watercolor paper, I kind of just take it out of the packages and just throw them in my drawer. It's just easier for me to do it that way. So, and it doesn't look like this paper has like tons of texture on it. So that's a good thing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put this back here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this little guy here. Then I just have to remember where I'm going to stamp, and I already had, and I marked it with pencil, where I need to stamp this. So this is what needs to get stamped first. And if it's a little off, it's no big deal. It's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so let me grab my ink again. So we're going to go ahead and ink this up. And let's hope this ink's just as good as the sentiment did. And if I need to, I could erase. Now this might have covered the pencil line. It might not have, but we shall see right now. Oh, almost. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I went ahead and I just put this on I went ahead and I stamped it on some masking paper, because now we're going to go ahead, I need to mask that portion, and then we're going to go ahead, if I could take this apart here, there we go, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp the cutie patootie little dinosaur on here next. There we go. So what I'm going to do, let me clean this off really quick. Excuse me. Okay, so let's clean that off, and then now we're going to go ahead and put the little dinosaur here now. So here, we'll make it a she. Here she goes right here. Okay, I think that will work right there. So as long as we have her little face in the frame, then that will be perfect, okay? So let me go ahead, and I could have used this stamp set by itself, but I really wanted to because I had a couple of emails saying that if I could use some of the stuff that I have now, because a lot of people have a lot of my older products, and they said, you know, can we see what it looks like? Can you mix them up? And I said, absolutely you can. So let's go ahead and stamp this here. So I figured today would be the perfect day to show you. So, alright, that will work. So now what we're going to do, let's go ahead and, so I'm going to take off the mask portion here. And that's what it's going to look like, just like so, where his little head is in the frame. Super duper cute. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean up this little dinosaur guy there. And then we're going to take her off, and then we're going to go ahead and color this. I wasn't sure if I wanted to watercolor, or, see, I would attempt to use my new, I got those Tim Holtz Distress Crayon. I had actually pre-ordered them a while ago, and they had come in not too long ago, so I kind of, to be honest with you, forgot about them because they took a long time to come in finally. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my eraser, but I'm thinking maybe I should wait because I haven't even opened up the package yet, so I have no idea what I'm doing, so I better not use that. So let's just go ahead. I'm just going to erase these pencil lines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some clean water real quick, and we'll just go ahead and do a quick watercolor on this. Okie dokie, here we go. I went ahead and I got some clean water. Now I had gotten the, I had also pre-ordered these. Like I said, I forgot about, these were all of the new color markers because I didn't get all of the colors from last year. I don't think I got any of the markers. I can't remember. I think I got probably the first 3 months. But this had all 12 of the new colors. So I went ahead and I picked this up, and I wanted to use these. So let's go ahead and, let me, if I can get this open here. I was trying out the colors. I love these new colors. We have Mermaid Lagoon and the, what's that, Wilted Violet. And I want to use the Hickory Smoke. So what we're going to do is probably paint, we're going to paint her, probably a purple color with the little Hickory Smoke polka dots, and then probably the background, the Mermaid Lagoon, I'm thinking. So I'm just going to kind of just go over the face and the body with some water here. So I'm hoping it'll stay. I haven't done this in a while. I feel like it's been a while since I watered. It's probably going to be a really long video, so sorry about that. Because remember, I'm not a quick watercolorer colorer, I guess I should say. And I know it took me, I wanted to show you the whole process of the stamping and the masking, because a lot of you have been asking for that. If I could show how I mask, so that's basically like I showed you earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and just get some of this on my little, I have a little thing, I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, like a little acrylic block here to the right. So let's just go ahead and we'll start with the little tail here. And just work our way. I should have started the opposite, but that's okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and just color her in. Just like so. And it's okay if she, I think I want it a light color. I don't want it like a really, really dark purple, you know, so the way it's going on right now is perfect. It's a little light, a light wash on her. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just continue coloring in her body really quick. I don't want to bore you with the details here, so I'm just going to continue watercoloring this really quick because I don't know how to speed up my video for you. I have to learn that. I will, I promise. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish watercoloring this really quick and I'll be right back. Okie dokie everyone, here goes the finished card. I'm going to show you all the colors I used from that you know, those 12, the 12 new colors that Tim Holtz had come out with last year. So basically I used the Candied Apple for the little cheek, and then I used the Mermaid Lagoon for the background. Oops, my eyelash is falling off. And then I used the Wilted Violet for the actual, for the dinosaur, a Banded Coral for the frame, and then the Hickory Smoke for the little dots, the little spots I should say on her. And then that's it, and I used my little carved heart. Those, where do they go? They're the little hearts that go with my carved heart set. And then I just went ahead and I just colored it in and put some glossy accents on that. Added some glossy accents to the eyes. And then just added a few sequins. Of course it wouldn't be my card without a couple of sequins on it, right? And that's it everyone. So hopefully one day I'll be able to do this. Trust me, you did not want to sit with me while I colored this because I kind of got used to coloring with those other watercolors, those ones, what are they called? The Winsor and Newton ones. And this is pretty sad. My desk is such a mess. I don't even see them. Well, I got used to coloring with those, and they're a really nice watercolor. But don't get me wrong, I did not have a hard time coloring with this, but I kind of had a hard time with the blending portion, so I had to keep on going over it and over it. So like I said, you did not want to sit with me and watch me do that because it took me forever just to do this little bit of coloring here. I'm lucky it actually came out halfway decent. So that's it everyone. Don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my awesome design team has done with this set for you. So don't forget this, since this is the my favorite stamp of the month. So basically there's just how many more days left? I believe I'm not sure if there's 30 or 31. I don't have a calendar in front of me if there's 30 or 31 days in March, but this is on special until the end, and it's just this set here. Let me show you. It's just the Prehistoric Holidays. This is the set that is on special until the end of the month, okay? So you'll get this at a discounted price, okay? And that ends at the last day of the month at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Okay, everyone, so that's it. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all back here soon. Bye-bye.